guys, I'm Kate, and this is usually my booktube, but today it's Shadowhunters Aftershow. And it's not just any Shadowhunters Aftershow. It is episode 12. And episode 12 is the episode I've been waiting for since I found out the show was gonna be a show. It was Malec! Oh my gosh! It was so perfect. My life was made in every single way. This will be my favorite episode of probably any TV show ever for the rest of my life. It was just so good. And then, because I knew my reactions were going to be super strong, I just knew it, I videotaped my reactions because I thought you might get some laughs out of them. So I will have those reactions randomly collaged into this video. So that will be fun. So now let's go on to Becca's list. I'm just going to go off of Becca's list a lot tonight because I'm really too tired to make a list of my own. So let's go here. Number 1, Malec everywhere. Well, it was named Malec. Oh my gosh, let's just start from the beginning. Alec was all like, no, I can't get married. We're all just like, serious. I can't have a relationship with you. And you're all just like, seriously, Alec, get your head together. And then like every little like Malec thing in the entire episode was killing me. Like when Magnus said that he was going with Clary and Jace to get out of his own relationship problems. And when Lydia was like, oh, of course I know about Alec and Magnus. And this isn't even Malec, it's mostly just Magnus. But when Magnus was trying to play that instrument, and I'm just thinking, that's a story from the Bane Chronicles, people. That is one of the funniest stories. And then, oh my gosh, Ragnar's advice to Magnus, it was just so perfect. I was so happy. And then, of course, there was the kiss, which was the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life, and my reaction was quite strong. Everyone just shuts up when he's on. Yes! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! So that was, oh my gosh. Oh my life is made. I am so happy. My babies are together, and they are so cute together. They were so awkward afterwards. They're just like, oh my gosh, we did it. What do we do now? I don't know. Just like, perfect. Perfect. Next one, Robert is supportive, which was really surprising and really awesome, but it kind of made sense with how they've been portraying Robert. It didn't really surprise me too much, except for the fact that it's completely different from the books. But they kind of, in the books, they kind of both support him at first, and then you see where the paths actually take them. And so having Maris not support him at first was really sad. But I guess I can get over that. I'm super happy that the first kiss in front of people was the first kiss, but it was also the first kiss, and they had a kiss in front of everyone, just like they did in the books. It was a different situation, but it was still like, there you go. We're gonna make sure you all know about us. See, always, Alec had ways of coming out in the most dramatic of ways. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But I got really sad that Maris wasn't supportive. I mean, in the books, Maris and Robert are both supportive, and then, of course, Robert starts acting all strange and disappears, and you find out he's getting divorced with Maris and all these other things, and it's super sad, and he never talks to Alec, and then he tries to make it better, and blah, 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 and I'm just like, but Maris was the one who, though she didn't understand it for a while, just went with it and hoped for the best. And so they switched it around this time, which is interesting. I can't wait to see where it goes. Lydia was awesome. She always is so smart. She knows what to say. She's always right. And that's what I like about her. And so it was cute having that conversation with Clary where they were talking about it and seeing how much she sees. And I got happy that though she was completely fine with Alec getting married with her, even though they weren't in love, and she would do that for Alec if that's what he wanted. She understood that that's not what he wanted, that she had to be okay with it. So when he decided to break off the wedding at the wedding, she was like, "Go ahead, go kiss him already." I was like, "Yep, that sounds about right." Oh my gosh, it just made me so happy. She looked like she was a fangirl. She was like, "My babies." I mean, I was supposed to marry him, but no, they're my babies. They're getting together. I wish you luck. Oh my gosh. And then next one, Simon was hot. Thank you, Becca, for mentioning that. He did look quite good in those suits. But he has been hot since he became a vampire, so what can we say? He's perfect. And oh my gosh, there was Susie in this episode when she was like, "Ooh, that jacket makes you look like you have muscles," and they were talking and they were so cute. And I'm like, I can't wait for Susie. We've got Jay and Clace going in their direction that they're supposed to go in the books, and we have Malec, full-fledged couple, baby. Not really. They just had one kiss, but they're on the way there. They're starting. They're the closest to being a couple right now. And then we just have Susie left. But they took a while to become a couple. Like, they didn't really truly become a couple until the last book, when they decided to DTI. And then, yeah. So, yeah, but that was awesome. Oh my gosh. It's written down that Hodge is a good traitor. And by that, she means he played being a traitor really well. And I agree. I wasn't sure when I first saw Hodge. He was too likable. And then when it all came together and we finally see he's a traitor, I'm like, it makes perfect sense. The way he did it just worked. Like, good job, writers, because you threw us for twists and turns and still came back to the right storyline. And I loved it so much. And I'm wondering what they're gonna mess up in the next episode. Because they said that that it's gonna surprise all of us. But if it surprises all of us, then what are they doing that's different? I really want to know. And then Clary and Jace were great. Yep. I loved how awkward they were because they were trying to figure out this whole sibling thing, and they were awkward just the way that I would expect you to be awkward if you found out that you made out with your sister. It was pretty on point. I was happy. That was always one of my favorite parts of the entire book series. That's why I started reading the book series. It's the one scene in the movies that I was like, well, I kind of like to see how that works out. And then so I read the books, and then I found out, and now I love them. And now I'm more of a Malec fan than a Clace fan, but they're still how I started reading the book in the first place. Okay, now, let's see. I'm on the list of cons, but before we go there, I also wanted to say, since we've been basically pointing out everyone in this entire episode and saying something good about them, I said Susie, right? Izzy was so beautiful in this episode, and she was so that little fangirl. She was like, I invited Magnus. She was so perfect. I love that lipstick she was wearing. Oh my gosh, she was like the perfect shade. And now cons. Okay, so Ragnar is supposed to be green. I mean, if he's only gonna show up for one episode where you kill him off, you might as well paint him green. Right? Yeah. You might as well have painted him green. And, I mean, they called him his little cabbage, and so I'm like, why isn't he painted green? Like, they don't understand. They don't understand. Oh my god. And then they killed him in front of us! Now that's not a con. That just broke my heart. I couldn't take it. Like, seriously? Seriously? It was bad in the books. Because you're ready to meet him and he's just dead. But it's kind of like everyone's dying in the books. You're kind of like, whatever. When he dies in front of you, and you see it go out of his eyes, and you see Magnus crying, almost crying, and you see Clary and Jace like, oh my gosh, what do we do? I'm just like, actually, why don't you see my reaction? No! 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 Ah!
Not until we find whatever it is Ragnar said help us locate the Book of the White. It's too dangerous. If one Shad's demon found us, you can bet there are more on the way. Oh, we have to try. We don't have time. Just scour through mountains for Ragnar stuff. Get back to the Institute. I'll transport everything back to my place and find what you need. Now leave me to take care of my friend. Go!
You jerks! And then, oh my gosh, that was really dramatic. And then Clary's acting wasn't the best the entire time. There were times where I was like, really? Really? Yeah. Yep. So anyway, so that was it. Now, I don't know if I brought up everything that I had in my reactions because I didn't write down what I was reacting to. But if there's any ones that I haven't talked about where I can just put them in, I'll just put them at the end of the video, okay? So, you'll see all my funny reactions. So here you go, and I'll talk to you later.
I'm always gonna be here for you. Me too.
The bromance